eAssist is a novel EUS-guided antegrade stent and stent procedure for the management of malignant hilar obstruction. We present an 83-year-old male who had an ECOG of 3 and bilateral below-knee amputation secondary to Charcot's foot disease and vascular dementia, who was referred for obstructive jaundice secondary to a malignant hilar stricture from HCC. A CT scan showed a multicentric HCC, largest measuring 10 by 9 by 8 centimeters, involving segments 4A and 8, causing bilateral IHD dilatation with ascites. ERCP had failed to cannulate the papilla, and the total bilirubin was 10 milligrams per deciliter, complicated by pruritus. He refused a PT-BD, hence an antegrade biliary drainage was performed. EUS demonstrated IHD dilatation with the presence of ascites. The dilated left IHD at segment 3 was punctured via a 19-gauge needle at the transgastric root. After this, contrast was subsequently injected, which demonstrated a left IHD stricture, as shown. Guide wire was then advanced into the dilated left intrahepatic duct and successfully traversed the stricture. After this, dilatation with a 6 French cystotome followed by a hurricane balloon catheter dilation up to 12 French was performed at the site of the stricture. Subsequently, a 6 cm uncovered metal stent was deployed into the left intrahepatic duct. After deployment of this metal stent, contrast was injected and demonstrated good flow into the duodenum. Subsequently, the right intrahepatic duct at segment 6 was punctured using a 19-gauge needle via the transduodenal route. Contrast demonstrated a right intrahepatic duct stricture, and wire-led cannulation was performed into the pre-existing metal stent, and dilation with a 6 French cystotome followed by 12 French hurricane balloon catheter was performed. After this, another 6 cm uncovered metal stent was inserted into the previous metal stent in a Y fashion with their distal ends overlapping each other. Subsequent contrast injection showed good contrast flow into the duodenum, indicating a successful procedure. The eAssist procedure bridges the malignant hilar obstruction in both liver lobes in an antegrade approach through a stent and stent deployment technique via an anatomy-preserving drainage of bilateral lobes of the liver. The combined radial forces of both stents theoretically result in better opposition of the centripetal force of the stricture, as well as reducing the risk of stent migration. Thank you for your kind attention.